All right, talk to me about setup costs for, say, a small cake business or jewelry business.
I think everybody underestimates what things are going to cost when they first start out. I know I certainly did. And sometimes I think if you knew what the costs were going to be, you'd probably think twice about starting altogether. But I think, you don't have to have everything set in stone, and you can't really anticipate what things are going to cost. They sort of pop up as they come. It's a good idea to sort of have a broad idea and know what you might be up for. And that's why we've got our side hustle planner to sort of let you know what things might
some things you might not have thought of.
Exactly, yeah. So if you're selling a product and you're starting out at, say, markets, or you're online, like on a marketplace like Etsy or Shopify, you're going to have, not that Shopify's a market, it's just your own website to list your products online. So they usually have like a listing fee, and then they'll collect a little percentage of your sales as well. So then you've got the cost of your actual materials, the raw materials to actually make the product, or if you're using a printer or a manufacturer, your labor costs as well as the raw material costs as well. And if you're making a product yourself, you want to make sure that you're getting those raw materials at a wholesale price, not buying them retail from Spotlight or the shops and paying like a retail price. Your profit margins are just not going to be there if you're doing it that way. We definitely made that mistake when we went to New York. We didn't have our ducks in a row.
Yeah.
We were actually running around, we were selling greeting cards of one of our products. We didn't have any envelopes, so we were going after the trade show. We had all these orders to fill. We ran over to Paper Source and were buying up as many envelopes as we could. And then we ended up getting an order from Paper Source, which was crazy. We were sort of selling their envelopes back to them. So we bought them at retail, selling them back to them wholesale. It was just insane.
So you're losing money?
Totally losing money. Horrible thing to do. Don't ever want to make that mistake.
Yeah. Are there any other costs you need to factor in?
Yes, loads. Check out our Side Hustle Planner. We list out a lot of the things you might need to think about. Your packaging, the cost if you had to hire a graphic designer to design that packaging for you. There's your Shopify and like app subscription cost, internet, phone, any other utilities you might need. Machinery, if you need machinery to make your product. Fuel, if you're traveling around to lots of events and markets or things like that. Bookkeeping software, like Xero, accountant costs. And then also insurance is a good one to think about. Usually it's public liability you'll probably need at a bare minimum, but then if you're in the baby industry or certain industries, you might need extra insurance, and it might be a little bit more to cover costs of selling those sorts of products.